Hey, what's up, guys? It's your favorite everything, JR Wisdom. Listen, man, got a little quick story time for you guys. It's the time that I got flaked on, if you want to use that term, by two single mothers. I'm laughing saying this shit. Two single mothers in the same day, right? I had the date was set up for a Saturday, and one of them I actually thought I had the text message, but I must have deleted it. But I'm gonna have the other one to show on the screen. But I had set the dates up like I always tell guys. If you've been watching my content, set a direct date up. Let them know, hey, such and such time. When are you available? Well, let's. If she tells you when she's available, then you do that. What I do, and this is why I tell guys you should be constantly dating or having a starting five or just dating multiple women or asking multiple women out. You need to have a backup plan for the backup plan, a plan B to the plan A. And you need to have a backup plan for the backup plan. You know what I'm saying? So just in case all stuff falls through, you have someone, that way you're not stuck at home, whacking off or something like that. You got something there. So that's what we need to focus on, guys. And in this case, I don't think this may have happened before, but this is the first time where I can actually reference it, where I was actually stood up or basically flaked on the same day for the same reason, and which is basically their daughters. You know what I'm saying? So on this day in particular, just to give you guys some background, and I wish I could have the text message so I could show you guys for one of them, but I will show you the other text messages. I was like, hey, what's going on? How's everything? She was like, oh, all is well. I was like, hey, what are you doing? Are you free for brunch this weekend? Which is my typical go-to line. I'm just keeping it funky with you guys. It's super easy, lets the pressure off. Women love brunch. Women like mimosas. Women like to hang out, converse, things like that. So, plus they can dress up and things like that, and, all is well. So she was like, okay, cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. She was like, and this is for Saturday. She was like, well, my daughter has dance at such and such time. Can we make it 12:30? I was like, okay, cool. And as time went by, I was like, I don't really, and this is me thinking anyway. I was like, I really don't want to go, anyway. So I hopefully, me knowing women, because I know how women, and you guys know how women are, I'm thinking she's probably gonna cancel anyway. You know what I mean? The day of, you know what I'm saying? Even though, and I would be perfectly fine with it. Keep in mind, ladies, fellas sometimes are wanting you to cancel too, as well. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I got a backup plan anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you're like, well, man, it's two. If I get two, like, that's something going on. So when it was supposed to be 12:30 that afternoon for brunch, and I think she texted me at like 10 or so that morning. She's like, hey, I forgot my daughter has such and such. Even though she said it previously, I guess something else. Can we let's reschedule? I was like, sure, no problem. I didn't want to go anyway, so I'm not gonna hit her back with like, hey, well, when are you free again? I'm just like, yo, it's whatever. A woman who's really interested and has showing high interest, she's gonna come with you with a counter when she cancels on you and things like that, or flakes on you or whatever. You know what I mean? Women are so used to doing this, so it's like second nature. They don't look at it as whatever, and you could have already reserved that timeline that you could have given to another woman. So that's why a lot of times, especially if she doesn't come with a counter, you blocked off the schedule for her. And women don't think about this. You blocked off the schedule for her, even though you asked her out, and she goes and does this. So I didn't even respond to her. I was just like, I was just like, okay, cool. I'm not about to do that. Now this other young lady, because I had it, this is the same day. So 12:30 I was gonna do brunch with her, and the other young lady I was gonna do dinner with her. We were gonna have some drinks, hang out, whatever. Which was at 8 o'clock. So we'll get to the text messages. That way I'm not getting on my thoughts because I got the text message for that. So anyway, I was chopping it up. This is just some Facebook chopping it up with her or whatever. She said Saturday works best for me. Does that work for you? I said Saturday is good also, 7 p.m. She goes, how about 7:38 because I work until 5? I don't know why you even said that. You know what I mean? You should have just said, hey, I work until 5. This is the time. You know what I mean? But hey, I get it. I said, no worries, 8 p.m. and I give her the place, right? She says, okay, that should work. I'll see you there. So she says, yes, sir. So the morning of, which was that same Saturday, she says, hey, I'm sorry, but my babysitter, my teenage daughter, has strep and is super sick. And you found that out this morning. Just randomly, right? Just randomly. Can we reschedule? Also, here's my number to make it easier. Yes, making it easier. And she gives me her number. I said, hi. Sure, no problem. You think I'm going to text her back? Not anytime soon. I might text her probably in like a month or two to see what's going on. But she's like, reschedule, text her, and all that stuff like that. I mean, stuff comes up, but bro, it's little to no interest. But in recent, that's the first time I can like really think of, you know, something going on like that. You know what I mean? Where it comes to the point where it's the same thing, single mothers, same day. You agree to it in the day of, the morning of. You couldn't have said it before. You find out all of a sudden the morning of, these things happen. So what happened, JR? What happened in these cases? So a lot of times, you know, women plan multiple things with multiple dudes sometimes. And she'll go with the best option or the person who she has history with at the end of the day. Because why does it take you it doesn't take women the morning of to find out unless it's a straight up emergency. In this case, you see the same thing. Two women had a straight up emergency, or they just found out something the morning of. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. You that tells me that you got both of these women are in their 30s. I think one of them is in her 40s or whatever. And you're doing that? Nah. But a lot of women, you can't say that they really are, like, their lives are all, you know, easy going. They just got all kind of stuff going on, man. So it's another reason to not date single mothers. You waste your time. You're not wasting your time, but you ask them out and they got stuff like this and they come up and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you should expect it, but these are things that come up, especially if you don't have any skin in the game. You know what I mean? And women a lot of times have the nerve to say that men don't ask them out. And when a man does ask you out and try to take you to somewhere nice, this is what happens. Fellas, this is just stuff that you deal with when you, especially with single mothers. Not that single women don't do this either. I named this title for a certain reason because this situation just happens to be single mothers. And it happened on the same day. Two women flake on the same day. So don't think that I didn't have a backup plan for this. And that's just how it goes. You just go down the line. You pick up the phone, you call another, you get on, you know, or you even have something just in case. Always have, you know, 3 to 5 options in case something doesn't go through. And women like, oh, you're doing this, oh, you're a player. No. You have to have, and women, I want you to understand who are watching this. This is why men do this stuff, because this is what happens. You could come up with anything, and my man's expecting some buns that night or to have a good time, and you just flake on him, and hey, I'm gonna have to go on to the next. And if that one, guys, she will. You just have to keep remembering that with women. You can't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? It's a timing. Remember, anything when you're dealing with women is just timing. It's all timing, fellas. The sooner you know that, the less it bothers you in terms of that. You just move on. It's another one. Just like you got her, you can get another one. You know, you got to get through the nose to get to the yeses, man. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and if you ever experienced something similar. If you got text messages or anything that you like me to give commentary on, I'd love to do it. Ladies as well, shoot them to me, email them to me, DM, whatever. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And listen, man, it's your favorite everything, JR Wisdom. If you're looking for some advice, y'all know where to hit me up at, man. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Can't forget Tony.
50.